What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are in this amazing world. Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin ready to start correcting to the downside? Because we did get rejected from that 23.6k range. We're starting that correction. We're going to go through what has happened, what we have been talking about on the video yesterday, also on the latest live streams, what has happened on Bitcoin, and where's the highest probability scenario on where the price action can go with Bitcoin, doing some good old technical analysis, guys. How is everyone doing? Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. First of all, I need you to absolutely destroy that like button. Always a quick reminder here, almost 150 people watching at this moment, only 27 likes. Destroy that like button, guys. I'm going to go quickly through the comment section. We're going to go through Bitcoin, talking about this scenario, talking about, guys, this is absolutely beautiful. Level to level trading, level to level. These two major levels were levels that we have been talking about the last 2 days, the 22.8 and the 22.6, getting that beautiful bounce and that beautiful rejection. We're going to go through what we talked about on the latest couple of videos and live streams, and also what could happen right now. Where do we have our highest probability zones? Where are the strong levels? Because remember, as a trader, you do not need to know where the price action is going. You do not need to know that. You need to know what are the strongest levels that you have above and what are the strongest levels that you do have below the trading range. This is why we were talking about the 22.8 to get a bounce and the 23.6 to get a rejection. We're doing level to level trading. We do not know where the price needs to go. We just need to know the strong levels. Of course, at this moment, there is going to be a moment that we are going to break this major resistance or this major support, right? So once you're in this range, you know, you're not going to bounce forever from resistance and support. It's only going to happen 1 or 2 times, right? Till you finally break out from the range, okay? Very much you need to understand this situation, all right? So I'm not interested at this moment for trading. I only longed from 22.8 and took profit here at 23.6. Now, I was looking for shorting opportunities here, like mentioned yesterday. I was waiting for a little bit of a more, you know, a couple of more bullish attempts to enter that short, but just a few hours after the video, we did have that correction. We're going to talk about the S&P 500 because I did get stopped out, you know, from the S&P 500. Again, guys, I am in negative this month on Prime XBT, but I just want to show you the risk management that I do have here on PrimeXBT. I can get stopped out many times, you know, looking for that, you know, 5-to-1 trade opportunity or 10-to-1, because I'm looking for that swing trade here on the S&P 500. So getting stopped out a few times, it is just part of the game. And I'm going to go through that scenario right away on the S&P 500 also. Before we continue, I just want to go quickly through the comment section before we talk about the major levels that we do have on the Bitcoin price. I want to go through the comment section. Wow, it's going to be a quiet morning here. It seems like evening live streams or weekend live streams work much well. I think a lot of people are working, don't have enough time to join the live stream, but we usually around about this time we should be around about 500 viewers. Anyway, let's quickly go through the comment section and I'll go through what I think could happen on Bitcoin, DXY, and then we can go through some major altcoins, guys. Okay, so first we got Andy. Hey, how are you doing? Nice name. You are first here and also smashing up the like button, I guess. Thank you very much for joining. Down we go, says David. Well, it does look like that we're going to have that major correction. Okay, it is very possible we could have that kind of A, B, C kind of correction. If we start consolidating at this range and there are some major levels that we're going to mark today, then I think, yeah, we can actually continue back down or get a bounce, all depending on how we react at this range. But there are some levels where we can take some major opportunities, and we are going to explain why in this live stream, guys. Very much important. Hello, Kenny, how are you doing? Rafael, Real Al Pacino, Tony C, opportunity to work from home, earn 400. Okay, how are you doing? Good morning, Andy, says Azed. Hello, Leo, Isabel, hello from Belgium. Hello, Yashvadan, hello, waiting for your TA. Thank you very much for joining. David, my guy, how are you doing, my man? Hamed, hello. Andy, let's support the stream by smashing the like button, says Barodi. Thank you very much. Sup Legend Rodrigo, how are you doing? My Crypto Legends, LVL5 Vegan, let's go. Excited for today's TA. Okay, enough saying hello. I got Joseph here, one of my strongest moderators. Thank you very much for joining. I've also got Racing Pixel, my man. Hello, Crypto Legend, how are you doing? Racing Pixel, thanks for joining the stream. We've also got Scotty here, another moderator. Moderators, thank you guys. You are absolutely awesome here, giving me insane support. Let's take a look here, because I already got a super chat from Lefound Music. Thanks for the super chat. And buenas tardes, el presidente, says Lefound Music. Thanks for the super chat. Hope you are fine. Do you think that Ocean, USDT, and Pond will have a moonshot soon? Well, let's analyze the situation on that. Okay, let's try and keep super chats for the Bitcoin after the Bitcoin analysis, right? We need to know where the king is going, because if the king of crypto looks bearish and we could get a major correction, if the stock market also looks like it probably can have a correction, you know, we could see some major corrections on altcoins also. Bitcoin dominance is going down. This is something that we need to take a look at. So this is good for altcoins. So there's a little bit of a mix. Anyway, let's take a look at these altcoins. As you said, Ocean. I do hold some Ocean in my portfolio. Crypto portfolio. Ocean USDT or Ocean US dollar. It doesn't really matter. There's only potentially a few cents, or not even that, fraction of a cent of a difference. Let's take a look at Ocean here on the daily right away. I mean, it does look like it. It does look like we do have a moonshot. Let's see if we do have some more price data here, because I am sure we do have. Whew. Right. This is the thing, right? This is the thing that what we got right now. It's kind of an aggressive, a descending wedge, a very long aggressive descending wedge. We're starting to go sideways here. It's not a successful breakout, so I'm just going to get this out of the way. It's not really a kind of a descending wedge, but we are going sideways right now, which is very important for a potential moonshot, like you said, right? A potential big pump. There could also be a scenario here that we are forming an Adam and Eve situation. And there's another altcoin that I have been accumulating that is actually having some pumpy action. This is Metis DAO, Metis token. This is Matic 2.0 in my opinion. This is $1,000 coin in the next bull run. I just see it, you know, they have an insane team, working product, okay? And I do think it's going to be in a huge altcoin. L2 solutions are going to be great. And it's actually at $42. The lows from the last couple of weeks was $16. So it's almost done a 3x at this moment almost. And I hope it doesn't pump. I hope we do correct from this level if Bitcoin does and starts coming down to the $20, because I want to accumulate more of this cryptocurrency. This is kind of my moonshot crypto for the next bull run. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit aggressive on Metis, not on Matic, because Matic I think, you know, is probably going to do a 10x at the most in the next bull run. But anyway, let's go through Ocean Protocol right away. Ocean Protocol, there is a possibility, okay, let's just zoom out here on the 3-day chart to analyze where we at, okay, after this very aggressive bearish momentum, and we are starting to go sideways, defending very well this 15-cent level. All right, so we are at this range now, consolidating. So is there a possibility on Ocean Protocol to get that moonshot or that pumpy action in the next coming days? Well, of course, number one, it all depends on Bitcoin, but let's just analyze, do the technical analysis on Ocean Protocol. It all depends on the stock market and Bitcoin, guys. If they come down aggressively, a lot of the altcoins will, no matter how good the technical analysis is, no matter how good this does look for a reversal. If Bitcoin and S&P, NASDAQ, you know, does come down, this will come down no matter how bullish it might look. Just, you know, this is a number one thing you need to analyze. I'm only gonna trade a short or a long on altcoins if Bitcoin is going to follow that trend, right? So if the altcoin looks bullish for a setup and Bitcoin also looks bullish, then I will trade that altcoin. But if I think the Bitcoin price is going to be bearish and the altcoin is going to look bullish, I will not trade it. I will not trade that potential long opportunity. This is very important, guys, because altcoins are dragged down with Bitcoin. If it drops, and if it pumps, of course, it's a better sign for that altcoin to pump. Analyzing the Ocean Protocol, there is a potential scenario here. I just want to take a look at the VPVR levels. All right, strong VPVR level. All right, if we do, there is a high chance after this price action, okay, high probability, all right, and anything can happen at the end of the day, of course. There's a high probability and coming to retest this 30-cent level, the value area low from the volume profile, the big massive support that we did have in 2020, 2021. There is a high possibility. I mean, this was an insane shorting opportunity. It did happen quite fast. The retest, we had a successful breakdown, guys. These are the trades that you want to get into, where you do have a solid support range here in 2020, 2021. This is looking at the 3-day chart. You have an aggressive breakdown, of course, after retesting this support many times. You do not want to long this area already once you have retested it so many times. You just don't want to long it because you've retested it several times and it's likely to be broken at some point. So it broke down, you know, you got one first beautiful retest, which was, you know, absolutely beautiful, exactly at that 31 cent level, major support level, turning into resistance, as you can see here on Ocean Protocol. So right now, what is happening is that there is a possibility, let's go to the daily chart, zoom in a little bit, that we are going to have that kind of Adam and Eve double bottom situation. What is an Adam and Eve pattern? Well, it's a double bottom, but the first bottom is pretty aggressive. It's more like, you know, it is faster. And then the second bottom is more of a round formation, right? Where you do have this drop over here, have a nice spike, retesting the strongest resistance on Ocean, which is that 32 cent range. Then of course you have another drop down, you consolidate, and it does look like that you are ready to have that bullish momentum because there's no more selling pressure at these price levels, right? These price levels are very low, so it's more interesting to buy at these low levels than actually sell the floor, right? Sell the low levels. So the probabilities is telling us that we are going to have that attempt to hit that 30-cent level potentially in the next coming days. It might be even a couple of weeks. So this is the Adam and Eve pattern, right? Where you do have that aggressive drop breaking this major support, you have a spike back up, and then you have a large consolidation for several weeks round about this, 15-20 cent level where we are currently at. So all of this is telling us that there is a high probability, that we might have that leg up, right? There's not much selling pressure going on here. So the probabilities in having a little attempt to break the highs, and this doesn't mean that you're going to break it because you might fail the resistance. The probabilities are much higher in having that moonshot, right? It's, it is at least around about a 50-60% pump, right? If you are coming from 20-cent level all the way to the 30-cent level, it's a 70% pump. So, it is a pretty nice pump that you can have there. It's a potential trading opportunity. Of course, number one thing is to eye Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Pond here quickly. I don't want to go through too much time with this. Thanks for the super chat, Pond. Let's see if we do have. This was a very interesting project as well, Pond. I have to take a look at this project. I have heard about it many times. Marlin, Pond. I need to do some research on this. I did do some research, not much, but I need to go back to it. Let's go back to the chart, see what the chart is telling us, because yes, we have a very volatile crypto. Of course, this is a mid cap. Okay, it does have 52 million mid to low cap. 50 million is a low cap cryptocurrency. Right now, like I said, we are flattening out at this range, so we also have a probability here in having a bigger relief rally. So it does look like that moonshot is very possible, right? Still aggressively dropped here from this range. We got this high and this low, very aggressive drop. This is a very small of a pullback, okay, of a bounce. I think higher levels is likely before we might continue down. So far so good. We've got pretty nice volume. Hey, this does look like it is going to get a bounce. Fibonacci retracement from this aggressive drop. Looking at the daily chart, okay, we haven't even hit the 38%. And let me tell you, from a drop or a pump, the 38.2, so the 382 Fibonacci retracement, it is touched over 75% of the times. So it, there's higher probability in getting a bit of more of a relief rally, okay, here. Even the 50% is touched more than 60% of the times of a major drop, and the 618 is around about a 50-55%. So they are high probabilities in getting that retracement, as you can see here. Large consolidation. 382 hasn't been hit yet, which is very likely to be hit in the next coming days potentially. Of course, it all depends on Bitcoin, like I said, at the end of the day. If Bitcoin's going to come down, these altcoins are likely to drag down. But so far, on the daily, it does look pretty good. We can zoom in on the 4 hourly. So if we do have, this short-term uptrend, we have been in an uptrend for the last few weeks. We are creating higher lows. Let's go with the trend in the short term, okay? We could see some more bullish momentum looking at Fibonacci levels, right, from the major drop. There is a possibility in getting some more bullish momentum. So, like I said, short-term analysis on the 4 hourly, we are still in an uptrend. We are actually breaking major levels here of resistance, which is at the 1.2 cent, 1.3 cent level. Big resistance, several attempts hitting this range. This is an important level. What has happened right now? I mean, you did have one breakout here and you did get one bounce. Are we going to get another bounce from this pump to the upside? I think so. I think it is likely that we are going to retest the highs here at the 1.7 cents. Why? Because this breakout over here has had some pretty solid volume, as you can see here. Massive big volume on this breakout. We are retesting critical resistance level turning into support that does have also volume backing up, guys. There is volume backing up this range. What would be the high probability trade here? Of course, long in this low level at the 1.2, 1.3 cent level. So, if you are looking for these highs potentially to be retested, which I do think it is likely at some point in the next coming days, you know, you do have a pretty nice trade here. There is a pretty nice trade. Of course, where would your stop loss be? Your stop loss would be behind these solid big candles with huge amount of volume. This is a wall of money, so you definitely want to put your stop loss around about this range. If you do start consolidating at this level, looking for the highs to be claimed, right? You want the highs to be claimed on this situation. So if you are risking here, you know, this is a 4-to-1 trade approximately. You know, you are looking for that bounce to retest the highs right there. So you want to look at the highs, a retest at the highs on the close of the 4-hourly, because this is where we do have that large volume, and then we do have, you know, the potential stop loss right there. This is the kind of risk management you want to have, risking not more than 1 to 3% of your capital and having these kind of trades, right, where you are going to gain more than what you're going to lose. There's a potential small moonshot here on Pond, definitely. Thanks for the super chat. Let's dive in here straight into Bitcoin, guys. Let's go through the scenario of what we have been talking about on Bitcoin, you know, on the latest live streams and on yesterday's video. Right, let's go through Bitcoin, and I'm going to go through the comment section afterwards, because, you know, there is a possibility on Bitcoin getting a bounce from this range, and there's also a possibility on Bitcoin dropping. So let's take a look at these scenarios. Let's talk about also what has happened. I want to go through the comment section, guys, but Mark, thanks for the super chat. Let me know if you want any request on any altcoin or something. Seb, thanks for joining. Got my moderators here absolutely buzzing. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, guys. I want to give a brief explanation for anyone that didn't join the latest live stream a few days ago and yesterday's video. Okay, so let's analyze the situation here and just go quickly through what has happened and what we have been talking about. Right, we did have this bullish momentum, guys. If you know, rule number one is take a look at where we at. Okay, apart from zooming out, take a look at the local trend. The local trend is to the upside. Okay, the local trend is to the upside. You like it or not, we are creating higher lows and higher highs for the last few weeks. The trend is to the upside. You know, you cannot lie on this. We are going up, actually. So there's, you know, and then the second scenario is, you know, are we kind of topping out in this uptrend? And you can arguably say yes. So it is a little bit of a difficult situation at this moment, right? Because you are really creating a higher high here, but you are topping out, as you can see. But like I said, you know, if we are range trading, we want to range trade once we are in a difficult decision. If we are in a difficult battlefield, we want to range trade. Look for those day trades inside these major big levels. So the last couple of you know, levels that we have been talking about in between, you know, the last, you know, two to 3 days was the 22.6, 22.8 range, which is a strong daily level. We also had this massive big candle here of volume. Okay, big candle and big volume. So this is a wall of money. The top of this 4-hourly candle is going to react as resistance. You like it or not, this is money. This is buying pressure. So that buying pressure is going to hold nicely as support. And you can see it right over here. You can see it right over here. This is why we were talking about that, you know, day trade scenario from the 22.8K level all the way up to the 23.6, okay, where we did get that rejection here, as you can see. Why the 23.6? It's a major level that has been respected. It is the top from this major candle, okay, where we are probably not going to break it anytime soon. You know, this is also a major resistance, especially if you break down the support range, right? So it's level to level trading. Where we got support 22.6, where we got resistance 23.6, sorry. And it's been absolutely, you know, it's been spot on. And I did not short this level. I only longed this one from level to level. But, you know, I could have shorted, right? If this is a take profit zone and a big resistance like we talked yesterday, you know, it's a shorting level. So we come back down to retest the lows. You know, this is level to level trading. So what is happening right now? You know, what are the scenarios right now? Because we are it's happened. We longed and short. Would I long here? Well, no, because it's a second retest. We are coming back down to retest this level. Is there a possibility of a double bottom? Absolutely yes. Is there a possibility in breaking this level? Absolutely yes. So what would be my next trading idea? What would be my high probability trade? I am not interested in trading at this moment, guys. Right now, I'm not interested. I'm waiting for a breakout from a zone, and this is what we are going to detect in this live stream at this moment. Just give me a couple of minutes and we will talk about these big major levels right away. Remember, guys, quick overview on Bybit and PrimeXBT. If you are interested in trading, these are my two favorite platforms where I trade consistently. These are the only platforms at this moment that I trade, on Bybit and on PrimeXBT. On Bybit, you do get an insane bonus of up to $4,450. All right, if you use my link in the description, you can claim that at the rewards hub. You need to follow the steps. There are some tickets with those bonus, and you need to follow the steps. On PrimeXBT, where you can trade S&P 500, you can trade gold, natural gas, there's a huge amount of assets, forex. You can use crypto as collateral, okay, using USDT. You can use Bitcoin, Ethereum. I don't use traditional brokers anymore. I used to use interactive brokers. I've also used NinjaTrader with another broker, but they want too much details of you, bank details and rest of it. And of course, I prefer crypto to crypto. Okay, I use Bitcoin in this platform as collateral to trade S&P 500 at the moment, but you can trade gold, oil, natural gas, forex, traditional markets using crypto, guys. You do get 7% added to your deposit if you use promo code Bitcoinsensus 50 and my link in the description. Okay, 7% added to your deposit up to $7,000. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $700. You deposit $100,000, you're getting $7,000 on top of that to trade. I got a full tutorial also, and guys, this is a good way to support the channel. Of course, I do get a small commission with my affiliate link, and this is why I want to continue also with the videos, doing this education, technical analysis, looking for the probabilities. So let's talk about Bitcoin right away. Level to level, right? Level to level. Now you might think, why? I was bullish at this level to level. You can check out the video live stream from 2 days ago, looking for that long, entering that long at 22.8, taking profits at 23.6, and looking for shorting opportunities at this range. Of course, I did not short it because I was waiting for a little bit of more bullish attempts, right? I do like to see that exhaustion, those couple of wicks, and then enter the trade, like confirming that massive exhaustion. I did not short it, but it was a shorting level, like mentioned on yesterday's video, the 22.6. So level to level, pretty good. Now, why wouldn't I long this level? Because it's a big support level, like I said, because it's our second retest right now. So the probabilities in breaking down are pretty high at this moment. Can it do a double bottom also? So this is why I do not know where the price is going to go. So would I risk a long here? No. Would I risk a short? Absolutely not. I want to wait for a potential breakout. What would be our major high probability trade? Well, it's pretty simple in my opinion. After so many years being patient and waiting for those break moments, all right, there will be a moment that Bitcoin will choose a direction, right? We will break up or we will break down. So why not wait for that scenario? Instead of randomly thinking, I think we're going to go up or I think we're going to go down. No, guys, trading does not work like this. If you are in a range and you speculate, I'm sure we're going to break up or I'm sure we're going to go down. It's nothing of I'm sure. It's all about pure major strong levels with volume where there has been buying pressure and selling pressure to get those resistance and support levels and trade it after a breakout. So what is the scenario? The bearish case scenario. Let's talk about the bearish case scenario, right? Where I think there is high probability. Why is there high probability at this moment for the bearish case scenario? Because of this exhaustion and the massive consolidation that we've had after you know, the bearish momentum. We've had bearish momentum right over here, and this is a large consolidation, kind of a bear flag inside the bearish momentum, and we are seeing some topping out, you know, scenarios right here, right? We're kind of a double top right there. So I think you know, Bitcoin correcting from this level is likely. So let's just use a tool right here that I do like to use a few other times, and this is Fibonacci extension. Sorry. What is Fibonacci extension? It shows you where the wave can go. So if we are in a 1, 2, 3 wave here, ABC correction, it shows you potentially where that wave can go. And we can see here there is the 618 and there is the 1-to-1. Okay, 1-to-1 is the most reliable wave where it can go. If this were to be kind of a ABC correction right there, you know, we could have the wave extending to the 21.6. I will do a video on how to use this properly. I mean, I need to go through major Fibonacci levels, major Fibonacci tools to show you how, you know, they do work. There's expansion, extension. I don't want to start the explanation here because we're just going to get lost. But let's talk about level to level. Let's keep it simple here. So, like I said, if we do break this major zone right there, let's go to the 1 hourly, zoom in, because we want to look for day trades inside of the ranges, right? We haven't got a very strong uptrend. We are seeing some bearish exhaustion. So let's talk about some major levels for some trading opportunities. This level over here, what level? The 22.6, 22.8, where we are currently trading. This is a very strong level of support at this moment. We are getting that reaction at this level, as you can see on the chart. What would be a nice high probability trade? Well, if we have a big breakout with nice volume from this low level, this is going to be a huge resistance range, okay? So we are looking for that breakdown with high volume, something like this, you know. We want to spike in volume. We want to spike in volume more than the average for the last few days, more than average, a nice spike in red volume. So if we break that 22.6, 22.8K range, okay, I've got 2 daily levels right there reacting as support here. We want to see a breakdown. I'm going to wait for that breakdown, because we can actually get a bounce from this range. So you might think, okay, if you do think that we're going to break down, I'm shorting from here. No. We want to wait for that breakdown. If you have that breakdown and you know, there are 2 options after the breakdown. You go sideways and then break lower. You can have a larger quick retracement to this major resistance zone. This would be a shorting opportunity. Or you climb up slowly also, and you have a consolidation with low volume. This is also shorting opportunity. So you're not always going to catch that trade, because like I said, you know, you might break down, consolidate a little bit and break lower again. And you might think, oh, I missed the trade, I should have shorted. It doesn't matter. There are opportunities every single day. You know, let's find the high probability scenarios. So my high probability scenario here would be waiting for the breakdown with high volume, confirming that we are losing a strong level here, which is the 22.6, 22.8 range, okay? We have a massive cluster of volume, as you can see on the volume profile. It's a value area low here, as you can see. So it is going to be strong resistance. It is acting as strong support. You know, this big mountain here from the volume trade of the last few weeks, you know, it starts from this low. It starts from here, where the 22.6. Then volume goes down, as you can see here on the chart, looking at the last, you know, several weeks here on trading price action. So that is going to be a strong resistance level if we break down. It does break down, of course. You know, like I said, if we do get that retracement back to the 22.6 with a solid red candle and volume is going low, it's going to be a great shorting opportunity, very likely, only if the volume is high. If the volume is very low on this breakdown, you know, there is a high probability that this is going to be a fake out and we are going to go to higher levels. So, I mean, this is the thing. I do get a lot of people very confused. I got someone saying, you know, my short is going to get wrecked yesterday in the comment section. You're going to get wrecked again, you know, and I'm thinking, what do you mean again? You know, I did long the 22.8 to the 23.6. You know, we talked about this 2 days ago. Your short is going to get wrecked. The XY is going to drop from that support level that broke. You know, it's going to get resistance, and you are going to get wrecked. You know, you do not get wrecked if you do have good risk management. Okay. Like I said, I could get stopped out 50 to 100 times. Why? Because I'm risking 1 to 3% and looking for that 5 to 1, 3 to 1 at least return, right? Or even 2 to 1 is good, but looking for the 3 to 1, 4 to 1, and you know, not get wrecked. We're actually talking about the shorting opportunity yesterday. Anyway, it's funny. I mean, these comment section, these haters and rest of it. Why do you put those comments? You know, this is just an educational channel looking for probabilities. You're gonna get wrecked. You're short. This is not right. This, the other. I mean, okay. Anyway, let's go back with this scenario right away. I really do have fun with these comments. You know, I don't want to be too cheeky commenting, because I want to be pretty professional here with you know, with the comment section, YouTube, and the rest of the people. Like we were talking about, you know, if we were to have, you know, that solid, we talked about the breakout, right? The confirmed breakout with volume. Let's talk about the fake out. How can we detect a fake out, right? Let's detect a fake out. We do have that breakdown from this level, okay, and we have very low volume. Volume is still continuing pretty low. We do see a little spike, but it's still relatively low, and we haven't broken well below this zone of the 22.6. So just say we hit 22.2 or even $22,000, and we start consolidating at this range, right? And there's not too much volume selling pressure. There is a very likely scenario that we are potentially going to still continue back up, guys. All right, this will probably be a fake out just by reading the volume. And we also need to remember ourselves, okay, that we are really in a local uptrend. So if we see low volume against this large volume right over here, right inside of this fake out from this strong level, you know, I'm going to say, wow, stay cautious. We're probably entering a good longing opportunity. I mean, I hope I will be around for that, because I do know very much if we start breaking this low, if it's going to be a successful breakout, then we are looking for shorts if we have high volume. If it's a little bit of a breakdown and choppy action at just slightly below these lows, this major support level with low volume, I'm going to think, guys, you know, this is probably going to have a bullish momentum. We are probably going to have a leg up, but not only because of the reading of the volume and the kind of price action we create, it is also because we are basically in a local uptrend for the last few weeks. If we take a look at these lows to the highs, you know, it is also going to be the 618 level, okay? If we do have that breakdown to that 22.2, $22,000 range and have a solid reaction at this range, you are maybe going to get that recovery. You are very likely going to get that recovery. So we do not need to get trapped, okay? We do not need to get trapped. So I hope this is a pretty clear, you know, explanation on what could potentially happen if to detect that fake out or solid breakout, right? We want to see on the 1 hourly, on the 4 hourly, for a solid breakout from this 22.6, 22.8K level. Big candle, big volume. Retracement with low volume and quite choppy, or a fast retracement with lower volume than the breakdown, then this is the shorting opportunity, only with big volume. Breakdown from 22.6, with low volume, with a lot of choppy price action, multiple attempts and trying to go lower. This is your long signal. This is your long signal. Why? You're still in an uptrend. You have larger volume to the upside versus bearish volume, bearish low volume, breaking major support levels, clear fake out in my personal opinion. Now, of course, I will be waiting patiently for the reaction. Patience is key. Patience is absolutely key in trading. Sometimes I am too patient and I lose opportunities, such as the 23.6 rejection that we talked about on yesterday's video. It's only a 10-minute video. You can check it out. Beautiful rejection from a major support. I was still waiting, and you have a clear rejection and a little bit of consolidation at that range. I was waiting for a little bit more. I'm very patient, waiting for the highest probability trade, right? So, but anyway, probably some people shorted here at this 23.6k range and managed to get into pretty nice profits here all the way down here for the retest of the lows. So anyway, that would be the bearish case scenario, right? Those are some trading ideas that I've just given you on the last few minutes. Let's talk about, wake me up at 12k. I mean, I wish we were going to 12k. I wish we were going to 12k, and I wish Metis also had a correction back down to that, $15-16 range. I just started accumulating the last few weeks, and it's pumping. I do think, this is a relief rally, a disbelief rally kind of situation, and we are going to see some more bearish momentum in the next coming months, all right? It's just a breather. We need to have a little bit of pumpy action to, to get that impulse to potentially go lower. So, back to Bitcoin. We need to talk about these scenarios, guys. Where can Bitcoin, if we do have an aggressive drop with high volume, where is the Bitcoin price going to bounce? All right, let's talk about shorting if we break this level, but also let's talk about longing, right? Because we do have strong levels. If we break down, we need to be ready for both shorting if we break down on the retracement, but also longing where we could get a big fat bounce, guys. Because a successful breakout would be definitely breaking below $22,000 approximately, and even going down as 21.5. And this is the major level where we could get a big fat bounce, or at least a short-term bounce, all right? There's a potential longing opportunity at that level. This is only $1,300 away. Don't think it's very far away. This could happen, between today and tomorrow. You want to be ready. You want to get your alarms ready. You want to be ready for that trading plan. Nothing else. At this moment, I don't know what's going to happen. I did know with high probability yesterday, level to level. We've been bouncing level to level here. Spot on, guys. You can check the last two videos. This is why we look for the probabilities. We break down from a solid level and we look for the next level. Bang, bang, bang. Absolutely beautiful. This was mentioned on the latest two videos. You can check them out. So you can, this was before yesterday and yesterday. Talking about this range trading. There is profits here to be made. Now, am I long or short? Like I said, we've been bouncing, already once and twice. Twice right now at this moment. So I do not know if we're going to create a double bottom, or are we going to have a breakout? I do not know. Probabilities for me here is a 50-50. We could create a double bottom. We could break down. So let's talk about the next scenarios where we could see some trading opportunities. Let's keep it clear here. I'm just gonna throw it there. Where are the opportunities that I am looking for? Zoom out. 4 hourly. Why are these levels very important where we could get a bounce? Did you know that the high of a major candle and the low of the major candle can react as resistance and support evenly if you are above or below the top or the low of the candle? Well, yes, absolutely. So if we do have that breakdown, you know, this is a large 4-hourly candle with very large volume, guys. So the bottom and the top are very important evenly. If you do get that breakdown and you hit this low candle with this huge amount of volume, it should have some kind of reaction. Of course, we are, you know, there is a possibility in getting a massive capitulation right now because this is really kind of a bear flag. There is a possibility, but you know, with good risk management, you could get some gains here on that potential bounce. It is also a major daily level. Let's take a look at it. Why is it a daily level? Let's zoom out here on the daily chart. We have solid daily candle closes and opens at that range, right? So, you know, right there, right? We do have daily close and open, daily close and open. On the daily chart, we did manage to kind of have a little bit of volatility. It was heavy resistance right there. You know, this daily zone had a heavy resistance. We did get a big rejection from that daily level. Now, right over here, we did have a little bit of volatility. We did manage to hold the range from the higher lows. It went slightly below the daily level. Still very much important. Let's take a look at the 4-hourly here 1 second. It didn't act as support much right there, but it did act as heavy resistance here and also as heavy support, right? It can't be support and resistance always. It will get broken at some point. So, you know, just let me show you here the daily level, how it was very much respected. It's a daily level from the volume traded in between the 7th and the 9th or 10th of July, right? Let me just a quick reminder, zoom in here. Major daily level from this zone. Look how many, 1, 2, 3, 4 daily candles opening and closing at the same level. Right there where we do have this green horizontal line. So if we go to the 4-hourly, you can see how it has been very much respected as resistance, and also once we had a solid breakout as support. This is why these levels are also very important for trading. So we got two confluence right there. We got the large candlestick with volume here from the 27th of July, big volume. We got a daily level zone, okay? And if we go back to the daily chart, you know, there is another major daily zone here. Oh, I've just moved this. Right, this was from here. I need to get this daily horizontal line back at its place. I think it was here from this daily. Let's zoom in here. Talk about this. There's another daily level that hasn't been tapped yet also. This is another daily level that we need to mark here. It's a new fresh daily level. Right over here. This is exactly at the 22.2 level right there. This is another new daily level that I need to mark right there. Hang on 1 second, guys. Should have done this, but it's good to do it live, right? There's another major daily level that hasn't been tapped. There's another one here, but we've got this one already, major daily level at 23.8. Right there, it hasn't been tapped either. This will be strong resistance potentially again. Right, so just taking a look at levels, guys. It's always good to mark the chart also on the live, you know, so you can actually learn from these major levels where we could get a bounce. So like I said, if we do get that solid breakdown, major big zone in between the 22.2 and 21.2 and 21.5 approximately. So we go back to the 4 hourly. We are adding confluence for a potential big bounce, okay? For a potential higher low bounce, even though it's a short-term bounce, because this will maybe be the time where that Bitcoin price will break down. We want to take a look at those potential bounces. So a lot of confluence right there at this range, at the 21.2, 21.4, where you could likely get a big bounce at that range. There's a trading opportunity at that level, long opportunity. So we looked at the short scenario. Let's talk about the bounce scenario, right? The long scenario. Where can the price get a bounce? So we got confluence number 1, big candle on the 4 hourly with a large volume, the back of that candle. Major resistance zone from the dailies right there. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, 21.4K range. Confluence number 2. What else do we have? We have higher low structure. Higher low structure right there. If we break down, there is a possibility for a quick bounce. This will be a quick trade. I'm not sure at this moment if we are going to get a major bounce and continue up. So it will be a quick trade. It would have to be level to level. I would be looking for a retest of the 22.6K range. This is the highest resistance zone. So if we do get that breakdown, there is a possibility that you will climb up all the way to this range. So always protecting position once you're in profits and you do have that bullish momentum. But this level is absolutely huge. We're adding confluence. It is the value area high from this trading range. Look at this massive big trading range that we did have from the 15th of June, 14th of June, 13th of June, approximately, from this level till the basically all of this trading range, right? For over almost 2 months, I would say, right? 2 months of trading range. We've got a value area high at this level. Where is it? At the 21.4. I'll go through the comment section, guys. Just a quick explanation. I can see here. Andy, what about AVAX? A lot of people here claiming for some cryptos. I'll go right away. We're just adding confluence, guys. We're talking about some trading opportunities. This is an education channel, of course. We're looking for probabilities, not financial advice, of course, and having good risk management, not risking more than you're willing to lose. Very important. So we've got a value area high here. Point of control. Guess where the point of control is? Is at the 21.2. So we've got that other daily level at the 21.2. Probabilities of a bounce in between 21.2 and 21.4 is just very, very high. We've got the point of control, value area high. So this is confirming my 2 daily levels, right? We've got 1 daily level at the value area high and 1 daily level at the point of control here from this low range from the 26th, 27th of July. So breakdown, major level where it's likely to get a bounce. If we do get this price action, large volume with low volume on the bounce, it is likely to get that rejection from this daily level zone, 22.6. Anyway, that's the bearish case scenario. There is a bullish case scenario. If we start having this bullish momentum, double bottom scenario, of course, we need to be very, very cautious. We do have a lot of resistance above us. Let's stop just one moment with Bitcoin. Just some brief explanation, bit of educational content, guys, talking level to level. I hope you enjoyed that. If it was boring, give a thumbs down or let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed it, give a thumbs up in the comment section for some more level to level education content. Right. Need to smash the stream to 300 likes. Absolutely destroy that like button, guys. If you enjoy the content, crush it up. We are explaining level to level trading, and this is proven to be pretty accurate. It is proven to have high probability. Yesterday, the last 2 days, we explained why we could get that bounce from 22.8 and why we could get that rejection from the 23.6, sorry. It was explained on the live stream 2 days ago. It was explained on the video yesterday talking about the Bitcoin. movements, explaining the level to level. Now, what we are explaining is the potential level to levels that we could have if we were to have that breakdown, guys. If you enjoy the content, there's only one thing you need to do, is absolutely destroy that like button. Let's go through. Stocks will dump soon too. Well, yes, we can talk about S&P 500. I think the correction is just imminent at this point. Imminent. And I am in a loss on Prime XBT this month. I gotta say it, I got stopped out 2 times on the S&P 500. I'm in a short position again, but this is the kind of risk management. When I did the video, you know, I was in a short position here, just around about the 4,135. I had several selling positions at these highs. I was an insane, you know where was my stop loss? Just above the highs, just above the highs. Tight stop loss. We didn't reach it here. Came down, insane profits already compared with my stop loss. Stop loss was above the highs here at 4,150. Of course, you know, we went all the way down to 4,090 points. My stop loss was just about 12 to 15 points. I was already in a 3-to-1 risk to reward. Left my stop loss. I was looking for lower. Bang, got stopped out. It doesn't matter. I can get stopped out over 50 times, you know. Even up to 100, I'm risking 1 to 2% approximately on average on these trades. It doesn't matter, but I am looking for that 10-to-1, 15-to-1 even swing trade for this potential short. We are hitting major resistance on the S&P 500. This is why there's no revenge trading. Of course, I am shorting and I am shorting again. It does look like I am revenging, but you know, it is getting exhausted. You can see signs of exhaustion here. You can see big resistance on the S&P 500. We did explain this also on yesterday's video. It's a big level here on the VPVR right there. We are in a very aggressive multi-monthly downtrend. And yeah, we just at that moment, you know, we are very likely from this big cluster to get that, you know, corrective move. You know, it might be in the next coming days. It might take 2 weeks. We might have another couple of spikes to the upside, you know, getting more confirmation of that exhaustion. You know, this is the kind of price action, you know, that I really want to see. You know, if I do see this kind of price action on the S&P 500 just below 4,200 points, you know, maybe spiking above, you know, that will be the moment, you know, it is the time to enter that potential short. Of course, if I get stopped out on these small positions, right, on these small stop losses, if you do get these small stop losses, you know, and then you finally get into that swing trade for a couple of weeks, you know, the risk to reward is 10 times. So you can get stopped out a few times. It doesn't matter. Stop loss is a friend. Just a quick little tip there, because, you know, people think that I get wrecked. Absolutely not. I can get stopped out 50 times and I'll still have some, you know, funds in my account. And obviously that is not going to happen. You know, you will get into that successful trade. So let's go through the comment section and let's take a look at some altcoins, guys. Enough is enough. Let's take a look at the comment section, say hello, connect with the community. Joseph, Scotty, got my moderators here giving me insane support. Absolutely insane. Let's go through, you know, let's start reading the lows here, the comment section here. Good show today, Andy says, HD, not lost. Thank you very much. Amazing, this shouldn't be free. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, this is pure educational content, guys. And obviously there's going to be more people, the channel is going to grow. There will be a moment that I will be doing private educational content, guys, and very active in a Discord group for looking for trading opportunities every single day, so you can actually succeed as a trader. This will happen at some point, of course. Right now I'm giving this solid content, you know, having the mentality and waiting to know where you can take those opportunities level to level, guys. I'm in no trade position at this moment on Bitcoin, but guess what? I will be trading. You know, there was some moments just a few days ago I was not trading. I was waiting for those high probability trades. I got into this long position right there, showing you on the live stream just a couple of days ago, and showing you the take profit zone, you know, and it's been respected very, very well and explained also. We talked about today the major scenarios if we were to have that aggressive drop, which I do think there is, you know, some slightly higher probability in getting the drop. Are you going to speculate on this drop right now? I'm not. I'm in no trade. I'm going to wait for the breakout, wait for the confirmation. And we do have two big major levels that we just talked about on this live stream where you can get into that trading opportunity. That is it. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to do anything. I do not know where the price action will go. It might bounce from this level. Absolutely phenomenal. You know, then we'll talk about some, you know, big resistance levels. I mean, it is true that we do have big resistance levels at the 23.8k level. Okay, 23.8 is a huge level. Look how we've had this rejection over here. It's pretty crazy. We have a huge daily level right there from December of 2020, over 2 years ago. Sorry, not 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. Not over 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, right there, December of 2020, daily level. We've actually, you know, we did get a nice hit at this range and put a big rejection from this daily level. We didn't touch it as perfection. We did go, we went up here. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys remember, this is a level that we were looking to short. I did short this. Let's talk about the exact date. So you will not say, Andy's a liar, this is not true. You know, you can take a look at that video on the 21st of July. I do not delete any videos. You can also see when I'm wrong, okay? So, sometimes I'm not always right, but you know, when I'm right, we need to talk about it. We need to talk about these major zones. It was also the high from this ascending channel, looking for that strong rejection at the 23.8. Okay, we hit 24.2, but we also talk about a range, guys. It is a range. It's not a perfect touch, and it's hitting that daily level and going above it and then going straight below it, then hitting that 618. You can take a look at the video because I'm going to show you exactly where I shorted right there. I exactly shorted this range. You can take a look at the video on the 22nd of July if you don't believe me, explaining why we got the rejection from daily level, the resistance from the ascending channel right there. We break down, we get the rejection, we come back up, and this daily level is, we are likely to create that lower high. We got rejected from this high of the channel, from the daily level. Why did I enter here? Well, just for confirmation, we get the Fibonacci retracement from this high to the low. Guess where we are hitting? Guess where we are hitting that? Guess where we are closing the 4-hourly candle? You guessed right. It is at the 61865 major zone, looking for that lower high and retest of the lows. Check that video out from the 22nd of July right there, explaining these major levels, how important they can be. Just so you get some confidence, guys, just so you get some confidence from these major important levels that we are talking about on the stream. Right, enough about Bitcoin. Let's take a look at some altcoins. Pump it. Not pumping at this moment, but there is a possibility. There is strong support here at the 22.8. BNB got a pump. Let's take a look at BNB, please, says Sushil. Let's take a look at BNB. Let's take a look at BNB Andy, Laura M. Let's take a look at BNB. Is BNB pumping or what's going on? Let's do fresh analysis on BNB. Let's get these let's do old analysis out of the way. Let me just zoom out here and we'll do a fresh analysis. Oh my goodness, I got a bit of a old analysis here on BNB. A little bit lost here at the moment. Just feel like cleaning the chart out here. Just feel like doing a little bit of a clean out and do fresh analysis. Get these lines out of the way from the old analysis, from level to level. Just get them out of the way. Let me just do a fresh analysis here with these boxes. You know, I have no idea where we're at right now on BNB. But what I can see is that we have just, you know, had a nice test of the lows of summer of 2021. So this is a big zone. You know, this is a big zone. The lows of 2021, which is round about the 220 to 215. We went all the way down below $200, but defending the range here, as you can see on the 3 daily. So getting that consolidation, so that bounce was very possible. And also let's go to the daily chart and explain also why this bounce was likely. When you have a low and you retest the low and go sideways, you know, it's not an Adam and Eve, but it's, you know, it's a likely scenario you will get that move to the upside. When you're retesting the lows and going sideways like this, it is likely to hold as support. I think BNB does can have another leg up. I'm going to explain right in just 1 second. There was a bump and run scenario here. There's a bump and run scenario right there. What is a bump and run scenario? I mean, it's absolutely beautiful how we have been trading level to level. I haven't been doing analysis on BNB for quite some time, but let me just show you this bump and run scenario on the chart. On the 4 hourly, we can actually go to the 12 hourly. You might see it better, much more clear. Bump and run scenario is where you do have a consolidation and you create lower highs, as you can see here on the chart, right? Can you see this pattern? This is a bump and run scenario right there. And this happened on BNB, it's happening on Ethereum, it's happening on a few cryptos. Right. You create a consolidation, lower highs, potentially from a drop or wherever you're at. It doesn't matter. You create a consolidation with lower highs and you have a capitulation event right there. You have an aggressive drop. If you consolidate sideways for quite some time, right? This is on the 12 hour. If you do consolidate for a few days going sideways, then, you know, it is likely you are going to attempt to break the resistance from the lower highs. And once you have a successful breakout, you are very likely going to have continuation to the upside, especially after the capitulation, sideways action. You know, smart money buys at these sideways action ranges, okay? Of course, you want a confirmation after the breakout. Once you start breaking out solidly, you know, there is 2 scenarios here. You either long the solid breakout, or you either wait for a retracement on a bounce of the support level, okay? And maybe, you know, you risk 0.5%, you add 0.5% here and 0.5%, so then you're in a 1.5% and you ladder into a position for that bounce. You know, there are 2 scenarios here. It's not an easy pattern, but you can see right there on the chart that this is what has happened, right? You had the lower highs, you had the capitulation event, lower highs, the capitulation event, sideways action into the resistance, and you're finally getting that breakout. Okay, you do have time to re-enter some trades because bullish momentum is likely, and you also have a confirmation here. So you want to go with a local trend. The local trend is, you know, you are creating higher lows. So if you break, I mean, we can go through what can happen right now. Let's see what has happened though, to know where we could potentially go, right? It's always good to know, you know, the past and the present to know where you can go in the future. So this is why I'm doing, you know, these and it's also educational content. So you got the higher lows, you're in a local uptrend, you create a solid resistance level here at the $240 range, 242 to be more exact. You got a bump and run scenario. So as soon as you break out from this resistance lower highs, higher levels is likely. You are in a local uptrend, so you need to think bullish at this range, even though you are aggressively in a multi-monthly downtrend. Let's go looking for those shorting opportunity trades, those day trades, those small swing trades of 2-3 days potentially, because you're in a local uptrend. You want to get in and you want to get out because this can reverse as you are still in a very aggressive downtrend. But let's just focus on what's happening here. So yeah, you basically have that breakout from the $242. It breaks up. Guess where we got the bounce? At that major resistance, at that $242. So that was an insane longing opportunity. It was a pretty nice longing opportunity. You have bump and run scenario giving you the possibility and actually coming all the way up to the highs. That is the target. The highs from the target here is around about 330. We're only about $10 away from hitting the highs from these highs. So you could have confidence and looking for longs at this range. So you have that breakout from a solid resistance level. I'm not sure if we had a high volume here. Well, there is higher volume from natural, you know, from the usual. As you can see, there is higher volume. Higher volume from the breakout. So that's giving you a little bit of confidence. Volume is going high. Volume is going low into the correction. Volume reading is insane, guys. Volume reading is very, very important. Look how the volume goes down into the resistance, turning into support for that bounce back up for the retest of the highs and even breaking it. Volume back up again. Absolutely insane. Volume reading, a few patterns to give you a little bit of confirmation for that bullish momentum. Now, what is happening with it with BNB? What would be the nice scenario that to happen in the next couple of days? What are we waiting for here on BNB? Right, BNB right now. We are hitting the point of control from the volume traded in between May and August. You know, almost about over 2 months here, between 2 and 3 months. We got the point of control right there. We got a huge resistance level right there at this moment from this large price action that we did have in May and the beginning of June. Possibilities in getting rejected at this moment, it is very possible. Very possible. We could have an aggressive pullback from this level. Point of control from the volume traded the last 60 to 80 days approximately. So that resistance, that pullback is very possible. What would be the highest probability trade to continue to the upside? Well, we do have a potential highs here to be claimed. You know, these highs can be claimed at the $335. There is a possibility in getting these highs claimed, right? This is a major daily level right at this range, okay? We'll mark exactly, there's 2 daily levels here where you could get rejection on BNB. One at the 328 and one at the 321. 2 big levels where the price could get rejected. Where is the highest probability trade? If you get a solid breakout from the point of control, which is at the $300 at this moment, you are getting fake out situation right now. You want to see a big, solid 4-hourly, 12-hourly candle with large volume from this area where we do have the highest point of control. We do get that break up and it has large volume and we start retracing With low volume at this point of control, it is going to be a nice level for a potential long, at least to almost claim the highs. Be careful here because you are starting to hit major resistance levels. You will potentially be at the verge of a major correction. So if you're longing, you want to take profit quick. You're still in a very aggressive multi-monthly downtrend. Take action on this, have a plan, look for a potential claim of the highs or the 618. Because you are starting to hit resistance. A double top or a lower high is very likely. You've been going up for some time. You will have that corrective move. Don't get trapped. If you're longing, get in, get out. Don't wait that this is going to do this and go to higher levels. No, you're trading the zone. Get in and out. You're looking for day trades. You're looking for small swing trades. Don't get trapped. Look for the first bounces from a solid breakout with volume. I mean, you can see it on the price action right there. I mean, this is absolutely what I'm basically just explaining right now. I can explain you right away, level to level trading. Check out these highs right there. Check out, just check out this price action. You have the breakup from this resistance. You have the consolidation. You come down to retest the resistance into support while volume is high. Volume's going down. You get the bounce. You come back up and retest the highs. This was a trade. This was a long, and this was a take profit area. You break up. Oh, I could have made some more gains. There's a possibility in you actually taking 50% of profits here at this level on BNB and riding, 50 or 40 or 30%, whatever, to the upside, just in case you do get that break up. Let me just explain what has happened here. And this was in the last couple of days. This is the kind of strategy that we have been talking about the last few days. It has an 80% win rate, guys. I have tested this strategy from 2017. It's one of my strongest strategies, most successful strategies, and I'm giving it here for free. Obviously, there will be more educational content, by the end of the year, where it will be private. I just have to make it private. It's just, it has to be done. Now, check out, like I explained, bang, bang, right. We have the waves, right? Let's just go through this, guys, one more time, because we just had that opportunity just yesterday. It's absolutely insane. Before yesterday, it happened. You could have made huge gains. Break up, high volume, correction, low volume, back up again with high volume, break up from this resistance level with high volume, correction, low volume. Where does it bounce? Where does it bounce? Exactly at that $275 with low volume. Where does it come back up to retest the highs? Volume going slightly up, but it's getting exhausted. This can be a double top. This is not a successful breakout. This can double top and have a correction at this moment. I mean, can you see the power of this simple price action structure volume strategy, guys? If you do, absolutely destroy that like button, guys, because you cannot make this up, guys. You cannot make this up. This is price action and volume, easy peasy, money in your pocket. Let's consider hitting the like as a Twitch fee. Please smash it. Absolutely. Racing Pixel, Scotty, thanks for the insane support. So anyway, BNB, what now? Where is the high probability trade? Yeah, it's all good to see what's happened in the past. Anyone can do that. Let's see what could happen. Where would be the highest probability trade? Well, like I explained, you want a solid breakout. You want to take a look at the levels where you could get rejected. I would consider shorting here the $335 range. It's a big resistance level. It is the top of this bump and run pattern. It is just a level to potentially be claimed. If you do get a small reaction at that level, it is a good shorting opportunity. You can short from resistance to support levels and protect position. It's a very likely resistance level. I'm not going to trade what happens now because I don't know what's going to happen. You have a potential double top. If we break up here, I will be looking for that short. It's a major resistance level, a first bounce from this resistance. If we do come down with low volume, if we do have a solid breakout, I'm going to follow the market structure here, which is going to the upside. Trend is your friend. We are going up still. Let's try and long the retracements. If we get a solid breakout from this $300, solid breakout, not this. This is potentially going to come back down. Only if we do have the solid breakout with high volume and retrace with low volume. These are two trading opportunities. Shorting 335, longing the $300 range. Point of control, got support, lot of support, big volume. Volume's going low, very important, because if we start seeing volume getting very high on the rejection, stay away. You are having selling pressure. If I do get into a long here, will I wait for the retest of the highs? Potentially not. This is a very strong resistance, and this could be the verge of the trend reversal, and you could create a lower high. So I would be eyeing the 618 as a take profit level. The 618 from this drop, not the exact highs, because there's a high probability that this strong resistance only needs to be tapped once and not twice, and you are going to have that kind of large ABC correction. So this is a lot of people will get trapped there looking for highs and get stopped out at the end because they have been greedy, they haven't taken profits, they haven't protected position. Once you get into this defending momentum, there is a moment that you are going to see your capital actually not losing much and gaining more. So this is the whole idea in trading. If you are greedy, you will lose money. I mean, I get so many people also saying, stopped out with too much leverage. I get so much people sharing the 50x, 60x trades. And I'm saying, I'm more than certain that you lose more than you win, with that leverage. It's just simple. It is kind of science, right? There's no way you are going to be, you live by trading with that kind of leverage on altcoins and that, it's for fun to make some gains or some losses once in a while. But if you want to be a successful trader, it's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. Bitcoin pumping. Yeah, if you want to call that a pump, yeah, it is pumping at this moment a little bit. I'm not interested in trading the range, guys. This range. Scotty, thanks for the insane support. Racing Pixel also. You guys are absolutely insane. Guys, I've been here over an hour at this moment. Hopefully, you have understood what I think about Bitcoin. Also, so a few altcoins. We did take a look at a few altcoins level to level. Hope you enjoyed the content. Stay cautious. There is a possibility. What happens if we do not break down from this low and we actually pump? Well, yeah, this is going to be it's going to be a difficult range. We have so much resistance above us that I just cannot get bullish at this moment. There is a potential. I'm not going to lie. There is a possibility in a double bottom here. There is a possibility. If you want to speculate that this is going to claim these highs in the next couple of days, you could have good risk management. You know, get some stop losses here below this low, because the risk to reward is pretty high. You know, if you do come back up to claim this resistance, it will be the second attempt. There is a possibility and you might break it, creating a double bottom and going to higher levels. You know, it's potentially worth a risk. You have good risk management. Risk 1% of your capital. Why not? You know, you could have a 3 to 4 risk to reward, 3 to 1, 4 to 1 risk to reward in this move. Not going to say it's not a bad idea, but of course I think I am leaning slightly bearish, so I'm just not going to trade any speculation on this. There's big resistance levels, but if it does come back up, if Bitcoin does defend this major support level that we have been talking about, if it does defend this range, and you got this, and you got this, the probabilities in actually breaking out from these levels are going to be very high. You know, they are going to, if you do attempt to break 24.5 in the next coming days, I mean, there will be a possibility in breaking up. You know, there's too many attempts in breaking resistance here. You could see that blast off. I don't want to speculate on it. I don't want to trade on it though. I prefer waiting for confirmation, breakdowns, level to level trading. You know, if you do get a solid break up here, we just got so many resistance levels. It's going to be difficult, but we can do a live stream and take a look at the levels if we do have that break up. Consider that the 23.6, you do have a solid breakout from this level. Consider it's going to be strong support, at least for one quick bounce. You need to be pretty fast. It's a scalp day trade from this range. So yeah, just be ready for those situations. Have a plan, trade it. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. 1-2% of your capital is how you should do it. Look for 3 to 1, 4 to 1 risk to reward trades. If it's more, even better. Guys, thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Andy, I like that scenario. Please advise how much leverage is good. It's all very relative. On Bitcoin, if it's a day trade or a scalp or a swing trade, I use, you know, 5 to 10x leverage on a swing trade. If it's a day trade, it might be about 15 to 20x. If it's a scalp day trade, it might be 40x. All depending on if it's that trade is going to be in a very short term or it's going to be long term. Hopefully, you know, I am getting a trading course ready, going from technical analysis, risk management. Hopefully it's going to be one of the best courses out there. There's not going to be too much information with a lot of indicators. I think around about 80% of the indicators are just a bunch of crap, okay? A bunch of BS. You can be a successful trader with not many indicators, okay? So, and this is what I want to express, and I want to prove it, creating this trading course with good risk management, improving it every single week in a private Discord group, okay? This is coming, guys. This is coming. It will be proven. I can, and well, it's actually being proven on some live streams and some videos, of course, here on the YouTube channel, but it's going to be pretty much intense, much more on this private group. Guys, hopefully you have enjoyed the content. Joseph, thank you very much, amigo, for joining the live stream, Racing Pixel. The learning never ends. Thanks. Absolutely. Learning never. I am learning still. If you think that you've already learned everything, absolutely not. I am still learning myself. Trading does improve every single time. I have only been learning technical and trading, technical analysis for about 5 years at this moment. I started in 2017 reading my first technical analysis group. I'm not that guy that says, you know, I've been 20 years trading. I'm still young, only 5 years of experience, but it's working out pretty good. Experience does pay off at the end of the day. thank you very much, guys. I want to give you all of my experience, also being totally transparent. If you are experienced, check out Bybit and PrimeXBT. These are my favorite platforms that I use every single week. You do have a great bonus down below. PrimeXBT, 7% added to your deposit, which, you know, can be up to $7,000. Check out the tutorials down below. On Bybit, it is up to $4,450 worth of bonus that can be claimed at the rewards hub. Stay safe, guys. This is only for experienced traders. Don't think that you are going to double your account in just 1 week or 1 month, because you will lose money. Only for experienced trader. You need to dabble a little bit. Just put a little bit of money in to practice. You know, don't do any silly things, guys, because trading is extremely risky. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose, because it's a very difficult game. It's not a game. Basically, guys, thank you very much for the insane support, you guys. Smash up that like button. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news, latest technical analysis ideas, you know, giving you those potential zones. Make sure to read it, you know, totally free information down below. Thank you, guys. Thank you, mods, and I will see you in the next one.